Welcome. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm being called to do a reading to channel spirit babies. So these are your babies wanting to bring you messages, wanting to reach out to you. And I don't know what it's going to be about, um, but I'm going to just trust the channeling. Whatever's in the thumbnail, I will discover what the dominant message is here for you. So that should be what has led you here. And if you felt guided here, welcome. We're about to embark on a sacred journey into communicating with your spirit baby. Okay. If the message resonates with you, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. All right. It's not going to serve you. And if it triggers, that might be where your work begins. All right. Um, we're going to be bringing through crucial information for you, powerful information that's really going to help you to clarify and to move things forward. So, for those of you who are trying, for those of you who are wondering if this baby on the other side is going to incarnate in the very near future, for those of you who have been struggling, who have just lost, you know, whatever's drawn you here, the information coming through comes from a place of love with a deep, sacred, divine connection between you and your spirit baby, bringing you the love, the healing, and the information that you need right now. Okay. So I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, don't try and make it fit. Leave it. It's for someone else. And know that you've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. We have an extended family that is non-physical. We think reality is just based off of what we can taste, touch, and feel. There are more than our five senses active here, and there's so much more happening in our reality than just what our five senses can pick up. So we have access to so much beauty, such incredible wisdom, a large extension of who we are in the spirit realm. And everything has purpose. All right. So allow yourself to take a few seconds, tune into your guidance system, welcome your angel guides, your spirit guides, and ask them to guide you through this reading. All right. Let's begin. This is a fully channeled reading, meaning I'm just going to be receiving guidance and messages, and I'm going to be interpreting them for you. All right, let's take a look. Let's draw a card from my Shapeshifters Oracle deck. All right, I'm getting a strong sense. Okay. So many of your babies are gathering at this time ready to speak, and there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of little whisper, a lot of excitement. And the energy that I'm getting is that of babies ready to come into this time space reality. They're ready. They've been in waiting, and the time is now. They're coming through. This group of spirit babies are coming through with a powerful, advanced DNA, advanced technology, and they've been waiting for this time. There's a little boy telling me that they've especially selected the mothers who are ready, and these mothers are, this is unexpected. This is going to be unexpected at an unexpected time. It's an unusual, unexpected surprise. They're saying you're going to be surprised. There's something around not expecting this necessarily, or maybe you've tried for so long and you've just given up on the possibility. Maybe you have health issues that, or maybe a doctor's told you you can't. Maybe there are certain conditions that have made you think that this is not possible, perhaps with your partner's health, your health. Maybe it's your age. Maybe it's just at a time in your life where you thought you'd be doing other things. Um, but on a soul level, you know. Right, let's do this. This is a strong message coming through an unexpected surprise. Okay, I've had to change my mic. I think the battery on that one is finished. But I'm hoping not too much of this is cut off. We're not too far into the reading yet, so I don't think you've missed out on anything. I've got a group, a collective of spirit babies coming through, highly advanced technology, very, very excited to come through. They have a very special mission, and it's a collective of babies that are going to be born in the next year or two. And they say they've selected their mamas very, very carefully and their fathers. So this is a very, very divine, beautiful, unexpected relationship connection that comes to you later in life. Not in your early 20s when you're expecting all of this to happen. This is unexpected and it is a surprise and it is beautiful and it is what you deserve. For some of you, you've experienced a lot of loss and there's some health complications that has hindered you from being able to conceive, perhaps when you were trying, or there's been some sort of trauma and loss around the last time you tried, and you just are at a place where you assume this is not probably not was not going to happen for you. So they're very excited, saying that this is unexpected. Right now, they're very excited, lots of whispering, lots of excitement. Um, very, very eager to come through in this wave. They're a whole wave. They're a collective coming through with a very specific mission, very new technology, very upgraded, very advanced, and they've specially selected you. They want you to know that you are incredibly, incredibly special. Right, let's begin. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards from my Oracle deck. Shapeshifters Oracle. This is a very deeply spiritual message. This is for a collective of you that are on a spiritual journey. You are fully aware of your mission. You have been going through your spiritual awakenings. You have been growing, upgrading, healing. Your body has completely been renewed. Your body is new technology. You are new. So this might even be for those of you who have thought that I'm probably too old. Your body is brand new. You are going to be surprised. Right. So, right, three. I'm going to pull three cards. There we go. All right. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to be different. But you, dear mom, have spent a lifetime getting ready to be ready to hold precious space for that which is different. I'm going to be familiar in the sense that I'm going to enjoy being alone. I'm going to love being with you. I'm going to love being connected, but I'm also going to enjoy being alone. We are coming through as the wave, the collective that is ready to rebuild. We're building new systems. And a lot of this creativity, a lot of this invention is going to be taking place on a software system, on a software frequency. There will be a lot of creativity that you see in us. That is just how we channel and have fun with the energy. A lot of it is going to be happening on an energetic level where the software of the planet is changing. And we're bringing through that new technology. We're going to be easy babies. And you're going to have moments when you wonder how you could have been so lucky. How did this happen? You are a powerful creator and you have sown many seeds and you have created a beautiful reality in which you get to live out the love and the joy and the ease that has always been your birthright. And we are honored to be able to be a part of this. We are children of the stars. And a very long, long time ago, we integrated with the earth through many lifetimes. We existed here when things were still very dense and very dark. So you will experience us to be old in a sense in our little bodies. And you will experience and notice with us a sense of wonder that is rare and has been rare upon the planet for a long time because humans have become jaded in their obsession with conditionality. We have watched you from a distance for a long time, and you have shown us that it is okay to be alone. And it is so much fun to be connected. That the two are not exclusive, separate, but are an extension of the other. For only through being in harmony with solitude can we find true connection. We as a collective are incarnating at this time to reconnect. We are symbolic of the ancestors of old, long, long, long before you can remember, before your history books were even written. Hmm. We were a part of a world that saw things through a very different light. And we are ready for another chance. Better prepared than ever. Reconsidering alliances and making new connections. That is what we are doing. And we are coming in with that energy because it's the time. Of course, we have agreed upon this on a soul level. Every now and then, over the years, of the months, we have popped into your mind and you have wondered if we will come. But you and us, we were all going through a process of getting ready. Some of you already know that we are coming in. You are here because you are aware of this. And you may expect challenges because of the conditions of your body, of your time, of your circumstances. Use your imagination for a moment and imagine what may seem impossible, because that is what is possible. This is going to be easier than you think. We come in on the frequency of ease. We come in on the frequency of health. Some of you mummies are struggling with health conditions. We are coming in with the blueprints to clear that out for healing. Many on your planet will call this a miracle. Miracles. Miracles are the energetic blueprint of our contract. I'm going to ask questions that they are guiding, that they're showing me they're wanting to answer. Okay. But I'm going to give you the answer as they speak it, as they communicate it. Okay. So I'm going to be channeling the way that I started, where I'm speaking directly to you as a channel. Okay. I'm asking all of the regular questions that you guys might want to know, like when all those, and they're like, please. This conversation is happening on a very, very high frequency. It seems silly to ask questions like about like 3D conditions. So let's just see what they want to answer. Okay. These little ones are very, very intelligent, very, very high frequency, and highly advanced. Right. So they want to speak to you about the times when you felt like you had missed opportunities in the past. Where there were losses, misses, or it's going to be different for all of you. So I'm going to share with you all the different what they're highlighting for me. For some of you, it was that your partner had encouraged you very strongly to terminate. The circumstances were unhealthy and not right. For some of you, it was abusive. And as a result of abuse, the baby couldn't go to term. For some of you, the stress, either way, they want to speak to you about the conditions of that time. I want you to know and to understand that the conditions were just not right. But that the energy of the agreement between you came in that way. Okay? So sometimes what they're showing me is, so we know the biological reasons. We know the scientific reason behind why pregnancies don't go to term. We also have a lot of shame and guilt associated with terminations because of the bogus teachings that were taught around it. It's selfish, it's irresponsible, it's inconsiderate. Good women don't do that. It was just part of the patriarchal oppression towards the feminine. Religion is also based on a lot of fear, so any opportunity to teach the narrative of fear and to keep us imprisoned in that place of lower vibration was used. All of this is untrue. Before conception, there is a conversation, communication. It's not a conversation the way we have in the 3D, like me using words here. It is telepathic. That it happens on in a higher realm, in a different dimension, where there is communication between your higher being and your spirit baby's soul. And agreements are made of how this is going to be done. And a termination happens in the 3D only when it's been decided and agreed upon that it serves the highest good, that it is part of the divine plan in that spiritual realm. Sometimes they come in for the first couple of weeks only to create or to initiate, yes, to initiate the relationship. The spiritual essence is downloaded by you and the soul of the baby into your DNA, into your body through conception. That is one of the ways in which that initiation takes place, that activation takes place, and that information that you need to carry for the next couple of years until the time, until divine timing is agreed upon. You carry that DNA, the DNA that they have grounded into your body, gifted, carried in your body until the agreed upon time. And this is what they want me to share with you. This is the reason. The relationship was not right. The energy was not ready. But it was the perfect time for the initiation, for the download of that DNA, for the download of that information into your body. This experience was also to awaken you to your readiness to take a leap of faith away from this relationship that was really had you bound. Very unhealthy, very toxic, was going to keep you in a place of limitation. You have discovered the fullness of who you are, your personal power. You have discovered your gifts. You have discovered your calling. You have grown so much as a result of having your eyes opened. You set yourself free from this relationship, which was a very important. It was time. So many people at the time, so many messages came through to you on the radio, through music, through television. So many people spoke into your life with kindness, telling you that you deserve more. But it was a decision that only you could make. No one could make it for you. And it needed to come at a time when you were willing to love yourself more than to yield to your fears and insecurity. It was a time of great bravery. And so I chose to come and bring in the information and the blueprint about your calling, to ground it into your technology, into your vessel, into your body, to support you from the other side, and to remind you who you are so that you can have the courage to walk away, to set yourself free. And ever since you have been doing that, and I have been watching you with such love and such pride, and it only validated that I have chosen the right mother for the right time. I know that what happened had nothing to do, was not as a result of an absence of love. So much of the belief and the teachings on the planet Earth have been so archaic, backward, and is so outdated. So many of you mothers who embody the energy of the great mother, Mother Earth, Gaia, have been in pain as a result of these oppressive teachings and beliefs. I know the courage, the determination, and the pain and the agony that it takes for a mother to make such a selfless decision. There is no absence of love in your heart between us. And our relationship, our connection, our soul contract is founded on that love. I want you to know, I want to answer a question that you have asked many times. If you had left sooner, would I have lived? Would there have been a different outcome? And I want you to release yourself from that burden, because it is one of the final things you need to let go of before I come in. No. Being in that relationship, facing those circumstances are part of your mission. It's part of your destiny. It's what you have chosen. It is what is woven into our collective destiny. There was a lot of healing and growth and awakening and activation that needed to take place for the greater good, for the greater collective. Me not coming in full term was not a punishment of something that you did wrong. It was always the right thing at the right time. Guilt has never been warranted. Yeah. I'm just feeling them clearing out your heart chakra. So I'm just going to give that just a few seconds to honor that, okay? You will be able to feel it in your spaces where you are, if this is for you. Okay. Wow. This is powerful. Oof. Anything else? They've gone very quiet. Let's see. All right. There's a little girl stepping forward now. She wants to speak. What is this about? Ah, mm, my beautiful mother, you have spent lifetimes trying to outrun your ancestry. So much judgment, so much shame associated with your bloodline, so much heavy karma. I look forward to experience being mothered by you in the 3D. We will perceive this reality in a much higher dimension through a 4-5D frequency, but we will have the tangible experience of being able to feel our experience in 3 dimension. When I was here last, it was a very, very dark and challenging time. You have had past life regressions. You have visited with your Akashic records in your dream state and in other ways, and you have seen some of this, and you have called these your own past lives. I want to clarify that much of this was me showing you glimpses into why your family, why they are the way they are. Much of your life was first about outrunning them, and therefore outrunning yourself, distancing yourself as much as possible, and trying to recreate your narrative and who you are in the absence of them, of the darkness. But you have learned not so long ago that the only way to change the picture is to delicately spend time with the existing canvas and to slowly add value to it, change what you can, learn to love what is there and enhance it. And you have found your way back home. We chose you to heal our bloodline. We were not always the way that you have experienced us. We have been many different, we have assumed many different positions, states, and generationally it has been a roller coaster. You have experienced some of this in your own journey. Roller coaster. Being up and then being what you call down. And then being somewhere to the left and then being somewhere to the right. You have lived many lifetimes. And the reason why I come now to experience myself as your daughter, incarnating as a great ancestor, greatest of grandmothers, is because in our bloodline, every grandmother transitioned, fully handing over the best parts of her, the best medicines, through a sacred initiation in her death process to the chosen grand. You carry all of this in your body. And this is the reason why you've had certain challenges within the body. I'm going to shower you with the utmost of affection when I come. I'm going to adore you. You will be my best friend. For this life and this mission for me is about many things, but most importantly, about honoring you for everything that you have endured and faced and healed for our bloodline. Your little girl is coming through very soon, and she's very, very strong. She showed me how much persecution she experienced in this life, her last life. And this was a very, very long time ago. She hasn't had the willingness to incarnate since. Faced a lot of persecution. Many of them did. And because of you, she's ready to come in again. She's going to be very, very, very strong. Not in the way that we have been taught to be strong. An energetic strength, an intuitive, spiritual, heart-based strength. This little girl is going to heal and change people's lives by touching them, by smiling at them, by having a conversation. She's going to be very, very friendly and open. Maybe not friendly necessarily. She's probably going to be, she's probably going to say things that you don't expect it to say. She's going to be very, very honest, but the love and the sick are, they're going to be drawn to her. She says, they're saying I must make a clarification. I'm channeling these different energies and these messages, and they're speaking for the collective. Many of them embody the same energy. They're going to have different, slightly different characteristics, which you will recognize. And they're wanting me to clarify because this is something that I'm aware of, but I don't always clarify it. When I read, I'm reading the soul's energy. That doesn't mean those are the bodies they're going to incarnate into. Okay. So they're saying, even though I'm channeling a little girl that is an incarnation of a great 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 grandmother, doesn't mean she's necessary. They're coming in as, and the collective she's speaking for, because there's a couple of them, that they're all coming in girl bodies, and the same for the boy. So please just make that distinction in your brain. When I'm channeling, I'm not channeling 3D conditions. I'm not looking at what body they're coming into. In fact, they're not even going to want to answer that question because that question is so beneath them. for us here in this 3D world, we care about the conditions. What's the color of the car? What kind of car is it going to be? Is my child going to be a girl or a boy? In every female and male body, our biology, we have our biological choice because of the purpose that we have in our extension of our human experience to either be the one to carry the baby or to want to be part of a different collective's work, right? So sometimes the soul of a very strong divine feminine can incarnate into a boy's body because that is the collective conscious healing she wants to be a part of, and vice versa. They're not so caught up on the are you male, are you female thing as we are here. We waste so much time on nonsense here because we don't see the bigger picture. But they just wanted me to clarify that you don't think, okay, this is definitely going to be a girl. Okay, this is definitely going to be a boy. That sounds like me. It could be that I have, because we all have the divine feminine and the divine masculine within us. They need to individuate and become one. What they're showing me is not necessarily what they're going to be in this body when they're born now, but what they were in the last life. Okay? So the collective could be some of them girls, some of them boys, same energy. So, okay, I hope that makes sense. What else? All of that came through, and she only gave me one card. Very powerful. And what I was shown there was incredibly beautiful. This is definitely a time of new systems, of bringing through new information. It's as if the story's been completely rewritten energetically with all the healing work that we've done. And now they're coming in and they're ready to do it in a more advanced way. And she's saying, yep, that's why we chose the mothers that we chose. You are incredibly special. You are incredibly gifted. You have been meticulously selected to bring in this wave. This next wave, 2025, end of 2025, 2026, this next wave is you've been meticulously handpicked to mother them, which means you have awakened the divine mother within yourself. You have healed her, you have allowed her to stand tall, and she is flourishing. What else? We are coming in and we bring celebration. This will not be a relationship like the one you've had in the past. You will be loved. You will be supported because we have chosen our Father, our protector, well. There is marriage here. So for those of you who've asked the question, is this person I'm going to share my life with? Is he going to be a good father? Is this right? Is our relationship your relationship? It doesn't matter where you are right now. This is what I'm getting. Your relationship's going to get better. This is the perfect father, protector, a supporter. You are going to be supported, loved, nurtured, taken care of. There's a lot of celebration coming in, a lot of family, a lot of friends, a lot of extended tribe that's coming in, that's going to enrich your life. These babies are the ones that are calling them forth. This is a time of extended celebration. This is not a one-day celebration, a one-week celebration. Your life is going to be filled with celebration after celebration after celebration, because you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are house and home. You are nurturing, you are warm. And home is always going to be this, they're showing me the fireplace, the soup on the stove, the coffee brewing, the scones, this warm place of congregation and gathering. This child is going to be raised by a village, loved by a village, and you are going to have all the support in the world. Eight of Wands. Focused, everyone coming into your life is going to have the same passion, purpose, focus, and vision of joy and connection and uplifting that you have. So much strength coming through here with this child. It's going to be the strongest period in your life for your healing work. This baby comes through with a lot of gifts. The world, lots of travel, lots of people traveling to where you are. Okay. Beautiful. Now I'm going to ask some specific questions because I feel like they've given us so much, but I'm going to change my deck for this one. I'm curious. I just want to ask some specific questions. All right. Is this going to happen for the collective that is being led here in the next 6 months? Tell me more or less when, please, if you can. Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone. That's what they're already telling me. I just want to see the collective that's coming here. Yes, in the next 6 months. Unexpected surprise. Will there be complications? Going to be harmonious initially. There might be some things right now that you think are out of balance, but as the pregnancy progresses, everything comes into balance. Okay. One final thing you want to say? Right. There is no need. It's unnecessary to hold on to past experiences and fears of past experiences reliving. You have left the past behind. Do not go and scratch out old narratives, old stories, old situations, and create unnecessary fear. Everything is going to be better than you can imagine. Start to affirm that. There is nothing that you need to do over and above that. Just remain in the present. We have got this. Together, we've got this. Beautiful message. I love this. Beautiful message. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming through. These beautiful, beautiful souls coming in at this time. All right, so this is a very advanced wave coming in. Very advanced wave. They are rebuilding. They're bringing in the blueprints. They've already brought in the blueprints previously. Many of them, they said that when you had the previous pregnancy, that didn't go to term. Some of you. It's been here already, and together you've been working on deconstructing old systems. Now they're bringing in the technology for the new systems. They are going to be programming the new systems. They're bringing in the information for the programming of the new systems. And you, beloved, and the partner that they have chosen for you are home, the perfect home for them to be able to do this. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much to all for choosing me to bring through these messages, these beautiful messages. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I trust that you have if you're still here and it resonates. If you'd like to take a closer look at your situation, maybe you want to channel a personal or private channeling that is personal to your energy, you're welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. This is a divine, very powerful soul contract that's coming through. And together I can just see what incredible work you will be doing. The energy and the love. When I talk about work, I'm not talking about physical things that we're doing. I'm talking about the energetic stuff. So I'm very excited about this. I'm excited for you. Thank you so much.